What up? What up? What up? What it do, y'all? What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal, man? What's the deal? Oh shit! What's up, y'all? What's going on? What's the deal, y'all? Caught me off guard. I didn't know y'all was gonna come up in here so soon, man. Last minute notice and everything. What's the deal, though? Terrible day for football today, right? If you're a Patriots fan or a Cowboy fan. Southside, what up? You high? No, not high, my brother. But you missed out last night. Where was you at last night, man? You was MIA, man. And so was Misha G, man. I hate to put two and two together, but Miss 702, long time no see. What's going on with you? Boom, boom has been so late. Us old ladies, medication kick in by 12. My bad, my bad. Only time Kev Mac has been caught slipping on his live. I heard that. Hate to say it, Kev, but I gotta say it. Raiders. Yeah, that was just a bad way to go out. If you was gonna lose in overtime, man. Y'all cheated anyway, but no excuses. Y'all won the game, period. Dumb played it in the game. But y'all know that dude's foot was out of bounds, man. Every announcer on every channel said the same thing, man. I should have been praying for the preacher, right? But it is what it is. Compton Girl, you back up in here. I'm still trying to figure out why you weren't allowed up in here. I think you unfollowed me. Accidentally, purposely, whatever. But I think you unfollowed me because I got my chat set to only followers can comment in the live chat. CJ, what up, bro? I'm trying to stay sucker free in a world of lollipop. Yeah, that's gonna be hard to do, man. It's like going to Magic Mountain and avoiding rides. Ooh, Miss 702 come up in here shouting out everybody. She feeling good tonight. I was hoping y'all was gonna win because I want a higher draft pick. Man, I want to at least have a chance to get it up in the playoffs, man. But that's one. KM have the best chat room. It goes down in here. You know what? A lot of females been saying the same thing. They've been saying it go down up in this chat. I don't know what makes this chat different from the rest. I watched Bam's live today. Bam's live was pretty good today. I mean, probably not the type of live that the women would want to see or enjoy, but it was good and it was much needed, man. Salute to Bam, man. Southside, what up, though, homie? Compton in the building. OG Steve, Bronx building. What's going on? You watched the World Cup? I watched bits and pieces. I didn't pick very well this weekend, but I did tell y'all Argentina was going to win the World Cup. And I did tell y'all the Lions was going to beat the Jets. So at least my Macheads and Maniacs got some good picks out of me. Because nobody else did. Jerry Allen, what up? Y'all still got action, Kev, because the AFC keep tricking their games up. Yeah, but it's tough because now so many teams involved that really hurts us. I don't know about Trounce. They blew that lead, man. In the last 11 minutes of the regular game, it was 2-0. Boy, they blew that 2-0 lead, but they won in overtime. What my man say? Something about a charger on the floor about a wall mattress. Justin Turner went to the Red Sox. That's a good pickup for the Red Sox. He's going to be at a slug in Fenway Park for sure. You ever heard of J-Rock from Inglewood Family? I think I may have heard of J-Rock, but I can't say that he's a name that I'm really familiar with. No. Coach from Colts ain't getting that permanent job. He shouldn't. Argentina's team was better, more seasoned and hungrier. That's why they won. That's why I say Trump. So that's cool. Yeah, they wanted it. They was hungry for sure. Raiders got arguably the best NFL ending of all time. Why it can't be the Patriots has the worst, arguably the worst NFL ending of all time? Man, I have no idea. That was a serious mental meltdown. Even if you're going to throw the ball backwards in regulation in a tie game, don't throw it to the quarterback. Man, that seems so scripted, right? An ex-Raider throws the ball to an ex-Patriot for the win. That was like an assist in a basketball game in the last second to win the game. Easty, what up? Somebody said 68th. Whoa. Somebody gave Easty 68th Street. Like, my niggas around the corner. Raiders messed up a lot of tickets again. Not really. I mean, because, a lot of people with money had the Patriots, but most people thought that was a winnable game for the Raiders at home. Patriots haven't been that great, but the damn Patriots was playing and getting the playoffs. That was an important game for them. What's your favorite sport to watch now and play as a youth? To watch now and play as a youth? It's a tough question, man. Probably water polo. Ding dong ditch. No, I don't know, man. Because I like watching all sports and I like playing all sports. So I can't really say. Kev, is Belichick gonna cut homeboy for that? The old Belichick would, but because the Patriots got injuries and not a great offensive team, I don't think you can cut him yet. Maybe in the offseason. Belichick was hot too, man. Belichick was hot, man. He kept his composure, but he know his team ain't supposed to make mental mistakes like that. Have I ever met Nipsey in person? No, just online, man. Just got to check him out online a few times on Twitter and Instagram. BET Awards, but no, never in person. Chandler Jones, high stepping into the end zone. I heard that. Run them lights up, y'all. Cute Vol Mikey. Big Def, man. What part of the world you from, man? How old are you? And where did you grow up at? Monster was 5'9". He might have been 5'8". And I told him he was 5'9". We have to ask Cutes, but I believe Monster said he was 5'8". I said, no, you 5'9". Everybody bang that like button. I'm in Las Vegas right now. Grew up in the South Bay, Lawndale. Okay. I got you. End zone, end zone. What's up, man? What's up with you? I'm still contemplating changing microphones. I don't like this generic ass microphone. I got a much better microphone. It sounds a lot better. Joey Owens, Vegas was cold last week. It sure was. Vegas been cold for like 5 out of the last 7 days for sure. Who is the best hooper in your neighborhood? Great question. I'm not really equipped to give you the correct answer, but I know Lil Dika. Lil Dika has skills. Chico has skills. Uh, Lil Dika though. Lil Dika was a short dude and could slam dunk, man. He had hops, ball handles. Mm-hmm. Tom Brady ain't been the same since Giselle left. Yeah, you're right about that. Well, Tom Brady ain't been the same since his offensive line left, since his tight end left. I mean, come on, man. He ain't never won a ship without Gronk, have he? He got to have Gronk, homie. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, once Gronk's career started. You sound really good, Kevin. Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate that. That makes me feel so good. You definitely need an offensive line for sure. Start out looking good, though. Matter of fact, Rockhead called me today when Tampa Bay was up. And Rockhead said, man, I told everybody Tampa Bay was going to beat the Bengals. Bengals can't hang with Tampa Bay. I like to hear from Rockhead right now. Shadow put up 30 plus. Old boy should have told him to score. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. A lot of people keep asking, so how much did Shadow actually have? I don't even remember if Shitty ever told us how many Shadow actually had. I think he did once he cleaned his face up and healed up. I think he might have told us how much Shadow had, but I really don't remember. CJ. Oh, CJ was a CJ knows Shitty and Shadow. He knew them both before I met him. How about Richie Rich? What about Richie Rich? You talking about the one about my age? Um, no, they just need a few pieces. Patriots got some stiff defenders, and they rotate like 3 or 4 in the secondary. No, they cool, man. They cool. You got a couple of rookies out there, a couple second-year players. No, they cool, man. Mac Jones, though, may not be the answer that I thought he was. Mac Jones is kind of like Matt Stafford in 2022. Matt Jones had already reached his peak. Like his career, I don't see it getting no better. Normally, I see growth in the player. I don't really see no growth from Mac Jones. I think Mac Jones already maxed out. Shaniqua, I heard you just became a Warriors fan recently. Wow. Shaniqua love the Warriors. Forget pigeons. I know you're eating crow after your Patriots got beat by the Reds. I don't know about crow, homie. It's not like I ever told y'all the Patriots was going to win, right? Who do you see if not Mac Jones? Mm. Well, we'd have to look around, look at some of these backups that got playing time this year, see who's a free agent. Off the top of my head, I have no idea. Long as it's not Geno Smith, long as it's not Baker Mayfield. Shit, at this point, Baker Mayfield might be better than Mac Jones. Now, Mac Jones was nice. I don't particularly like Mac Jones right now. Mac Jones is not. He's not. What's that word? Played for Bourbon Day. Oh, okay. He's not efficient enough right now. To me, he's not. Listen, homie, I got love for you, but if you don't see me over here, I wouldn't come over here anymore. Hawk. Man, we need a wide receiver, a tight end, but really, we got one tight end. I mean, one wide receiver that's hurt, and like I said, one wide receiver that's underachieving. So yeah, again, we need wide receiver. We need a few pieces. I would like to see a top wide receiver and a new quarterback, not no bum quarterback, but a decent quarterback, top wide receiver, a second tight end. Because I think the defense can hold their own. Yeah, they give up the big play every now and then, but overall, they got a good defense. Man for man, they got a good defense. Run them lights up. Everybody keeps saying they know. Everybody was ripping them tickets up left and right. Look, I'm not going to deny that there was a lot of people that had the Patriots, right? I thought the Patriots could win that game. But think about this. It was only 2 or 3 days ago that I told you guys whenever I think 2 days ago, whenever there's a tight game, right? And it's 1.5 point spread, and you're at home, advantage home team. Remember, I just told you guys that, right? So not everybody, just because you guys aren't betting or you guys are happy the Patriots lost, don't mean everybody has the Patriots. You're in Las Vegas. This is where most of the people do their gambling. They just came from Oakland and LA. California dudes are betting on the Raiders. Raiders got loyal fan base. There's a lot of people at the Raiders too. But it's a game that the Patriots should have won. I'm not going to sit here and keep defending whose ticket won and whose ticket lost. But I'm going to just tell y'all, man, it's probably not as lopsided as you guys think. In fact, I'm going to look up the betting and then I'm going to move on. Let's see. It's not giving me the percentage. It wasn't a large percentage, though. It was something like 54%. So that's 54 out of 100 people. Just as many people bet the Raiders, bet the Patriots. Yeah, I can't stand people that watch them videos that get a lot of numbers and don't get a lot of likes. That's a fact. I don't know who the main odds makers are in Vegas, but one thing I know, and you can look it up. Damn near everybody's going off the same odds. The odds are damn near identical across the board. You may have a half point difference, maybe even 1 point, but for the most part, they all use the same line. What encourages the line to change a lot of times is where all the money go. So at that point, it's not even in the odds maker's hands no more. It's up to the odds maker trying to make sure he makes some money or get even. Does Crenshaw High School still have a strong baseball program? I doubt it. If they do, I haven't heard nothing about it. Man, this eye is down there closed, man. What the fuck? I'm a Raiders fan, and that second to last TD was out. Oh, well. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to cry about it and make an excuse, but just as a fact, dude's toe was out, and they know it was out. But let me give y'all some more game that you may not know. In professional sports, baseball, basketball, football, in professional sports, the officials do not like to make a crucial call against the home team. And the reason why is because the official's life becomes in jeopardy, because they still have to go to the hotel and they still have to go to the airport, and they get death threats. So you start giving death threats to the official. You got time to catch him because he don't go from the game straight to a plane. And so in those crucial situations, more times than not, the call goes to the home team. Absolutely, absolutely. Mad respects from this essay from SoCal. Man, that's what's up, man. Shout out. Shout out to all the essays that watch kevmacvideos. Crenshaw is nowhere close to what it used to be in no way. That's from a big homie that's seen Crenshaw play for decades. kevmacvideos intro song was fire. Is it on all streaming platforms? Absolutely. Without question it is. Oh shit! Here comes Snoopy Mac and his Raiders. All the talent in the area goes straight to prep schools. Interesting. Let me see what my boy said. Suge, what you talking about, man? It has to be intimidating hearing a crowd roaring bulls at you when you're just one man reffing. Well, they got a whole crew out there reffing. And it was probably more Patriot fans in Vegas than Raider fans. So, just the fact that you can carry guns legally in Vegas probably scared the shit out the NFL. Or the money. Because remember, they put this rule in that you got 5 minutes or whatever, how many ever minutes to look at a call. Look how long they looked at that call. Man, I had people calling me talking about the shit it took so long. Like, what was so hard and took so long to make that call? There was other calls in that game that they went immediately to the booth, didn't even let the refs go look at it and made the call. Why they didn't make that call so fast? Why the booth didn't make that call? I'm just saying, man, I'm not trying to make a conspiracy theory. I just think they blew the call and there was something behind that call. But no excuses. No way the Patriots supposed to lose that game like that. Vegas like in the 80s, pretty much like it is now, probably more prostitutes on drugs back then. But just like it is now, less casinos. Probably near about the same. A lot cheaper back then. My man said Crenshaw got like 500 students. That's part of the problem. Their football team still made it to state championship game this year. Mob activity, I don't know if you've seen it. I wouldn't recognize it. Only thing I could say, no, I don't know. I don't know nothing about no mob ties, man. I just always remember one day. I don't remember the year though. Could have been late 80s, early 90s, but somebody went to a casino. I don't even remember the casino. I want to say Golden Nugget or something, and won $1 million shooting craps. The table was so hot. The shooter was just killing them, and everybody was betting on him, was winning lots of money. And afterwards, they took the crap game outside the casino and beat it and broke it, and tore it up. That always made me think that the tables are rigged. Because why would you beat up a table like that? Why would you break a table? Because if it's just a table and it's not rigged, any other table should be just like it. But if it's rigged and the rig isn't working, then you destroy the table. Just my thoughts. AD, stay out, man. We talked about that last live that he got hurt. Remember I got a text message talking about AD, how hurt he is. Yeah, what's the most you ever paid for one bird? We just talked about that too, man. Oh, that might be the live. You didn't show up. I can't remember exactly, but I think $300 for a pair is the most I ever paid for one bird. People are superstitious about that stuff. They should be superstitious because there's some truth to a lot of that shit. Not just the table, but the outcome of sports games too. I still haven't heard the Mount Westmore album. After Sean asked me about it, a few people texted to me. Q Vol from your essay, homie. What's up with Slick? What's up, Marquez? I don't know what's up with Slick, but I can say Slick did call to check on me about a day ago. So shout out to Slick, man. The essay from Africa. The essay from Condo. What's the most you ever hit for one night, man, in just betting out here? Or what's the most I ever hit for in one night? 112,000, bro. In one night, 112,000. A few times, more than once. You think time is up for Brady Kip? Yeah. Unless he's going to be on the team with an offensive line and a tight end, it's over for him, yeah. And then let's be real, he don't have the best defense in the league either. Yes, I've been to Atlantic City. Yes, I have. That's where I met Michael Jordan at, in Atlantic City. And that's when I got firsthand knowledge. Now you talk about mafia, mob bosses. Now in Atlantic City in the early 90s, yeah, they was running numbers and they was betting out of different buildings out in Atlantic City. That's a fact. How much you start with and was you playing? Craps? I don't know. I started with a lot though. I may have started with 15, 16,000 maybe. Then the next time I might have started with about 30,000. But the most I won, like 182,000. Man, I started with like $200. But it wasn't in one night. It was over the course of about a week and a half. Yeah, I've been in New Orleans a couple times. Yes, sir. Do we got a lot of new people up in here tonight or what? Of course. I mean, I've won millions. I've lost millions. Absolutely. I probably made a million or two and lost that too. But I ain't never had more than 180 something thousand at one time ever in my life. Never have I been able to sit at a table and count out $500,000 or $250,000. I've never been able to do that. I've almost won $250,000 a few times and $500,000, but almost ain't good enough. I'm about to take a flight, JFK to LAX, then LV, detour Mac. I need that bag. All right, good luck, man. Get that bag, man. Get to the bag. Brady 45, he will always be the GOAT. At least for a long ass time, won't he? The best backyard dice shooter in the district? Well, it wouldn't be me. I wouldn't be nowhere near the top. Me and Slip Rock would probably be somewhere near the bottom. Of course, I would be ahead of Slip Rock, though. Banker T had a cold shot. Let's see. One shot had a cold shot, but he lost like everybody else. Baby had a cold shot. Baby may be one of the best in the district. V had a cold shot, but V used to lose a lot of money too. So a lot of people with good shots lost a lot of money too. I've never been to Detroit, man. Maybe the airport. That's about it. Yeah, I feel you on that, man. What's up with all the sports talk tonight, man? What we got a bunch of gamblers in the building tonight? I just knew y'all probably be talking about the preacher. I ain't seen nobody in here talking about the preacher yet, or Spider. I'm amazed that y'all not talking about Little Spider and the preacher right now. The baby S Mac rolled dice back in the day, yeah, for fun. He never played in the big games. He never played with the OGs or nothing like that. This weekend was busy for sports. Yeah, it was. I don't think it was no different than any other weekend except for the World Cup, right? Really? No, the preacher didn't have a goal too. How do you feel about Lamar Jackson scoring 3 points? He scored 3 points. He kicked the field goal, or did he? How did he get 3 points? 3 times. I like the way you worded that. I said before, the funniest part is when you told the preacher he was going there. Preacher got to be in hell right now. I mean, not to knock dude or nothing, and I don't know everything, but I ain't never heard him talk about the Lord or God in the house. Never seen him pray. You know what I mean? I ain't even see the food eat at a table before. Jeff Mack, yeah, that Jeff Mack line was funny, man. You mean Lamar Jackson is expecting a big check and they only scored 3 points for the whole game? Oh, that's what you mean? It's no surprise here, man. No surprise here, man. I was just talking about Lamar Jackson before the last game, right? I don't know. I think as black fans, I think black fans in the NFL, we always up a black quarterback for some reason. Like we jump on that bandwagon like Jesse Jackson or Al Sharpton or Obama, right? I think we just pulling for them because of the way they look. Like how white people always got to have the Babe Ruth be the best baseball player or a white guy be the best boxer. I think black people are always looking for that great white hope in NFL terms. That's what I think. Because we just give black quarterbacks all the respect in the world. And y'all know damn well Babe Ruth wasn't the GOAT in baseball. So it's like that's our thing in the NFL. Y'all hold on to Larry Bird so hard. Like y'all are never gonna let Larry Bird go, right? I mean, y'all forget all about Jerry West and everybody else, Pistol Pete. As long as y'all got Larry Bird, y'all cool with him. How about those Lakers pulling off another win? I'm kind of mad they only won by 2. I thought for sure they would win by 4. But hey, hats off to the Lakers with a win without AD. Well, that's cool, beach balls. I mean, shit. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. But dude's a little overrated. And matter of fact, I spoke on Lamar Jackson, a week ago? Not just a couple days ago, but about a week ago when I seen how journalists were saying his value was down, and somebody was saying that the journalists are just hating. Remember, I said his value went down from 400 million to 200 million. It's gonna dip up under 200 million at this point. He got to finish the season strong, or he might be worth 180 million. Oh man, Luka's bad, but Luka don't play no defense, man. Luka doesn't seem like a team player to me. And Luka take off plays like LeBron, man. When Luka get frustrated and get worn down, he don't want the ball either. He kind of do the same thing LeBron does. What did Jerry say? Yeah, you have me really looking at Jalen Hurts closer. You know, I love Jalen Hurts, but the jury, as far as I'm concerned, is still out for Hurts. I got to see him play in a big game. Now, don't get confused on what a big game is. Philadelphia versus Dallas is not a big game. They'll probably beat Dallas, but even if they lose, that's not a big game. The big game is going to be determined in the playoffs. And then you got the playoff championship. If he can make it to the Super Bowl, even if he takes an L in the Super Bowl, that's going to be big for him and the rest of his career. He will be judged on how he plays in the big game this year, man. Even the people that's loving on him, they're going to start to really understand what I'll be saying about these black quarterbacks. If he has a bad game, if he has a Donovan McNabb type of game, people will be looking out for him. But if he wins, he's going to be what everybody thought Lamar Jackson was going to be. And if you remember 2 years ago, I was saying that Lamar's biggest problem is going to be the time that he came in the NFL. Remember, I was saying it's too many good quarterbacks. Remember, I was saying this fool Lawrence was going to be good. If I remember correctly, some people were saying Lawrence wasn't going to be shit. Lawrence is the right kind of quarterback for the NFL right now. Even the bum Jones on the Giants. He's not that great, but he has the tools. Remember I said what I said about white quarterbacks. A white quarterback that can run, to me, is the future. A white quarterback that can run, to me, is better than a black quarterback that can run. I mean, because you don't have nobody to dispute that with except for Mahomes, right? Unless you're just in denial and still believe in Lamar Jackson. I'm sure y'all not on Kyler Murray's coattail no more. I'm sure there's no Justin Fields coattail no more, right? So I think you're starting to see this bandwagon run to the Eagles. I think the major reason why is back quarterbacks to have our moment in the sun like Rodgers, Brady, Montana, etc. Josh Allen's another one. Josh Allen's actually tougher. I would say Josh Allen and Jones, I think they kind of tougher type quarterbacks because they run up the middle and stand up tall and get hit, and they get right back up. They yelling first down and going back to the huddle like they never got hit in the first place. Well, I take that back. Josh Allen gets hurt sometimes, but He'll get hit by a linebacker and get up like nothing happened. Larry Bird was a beast. Who was your all-time top five? Mine is Magic, Iverson, Bird, Durant, Shaq. That's a good top five. That's a really good top five. I think a lot of today's era sleep on Wilt Chamberlain, Oscar Robertson, guys like that. Kev, I think Baby Ruth passed for White. You think Baby Ruth passed for White? I'm kind of lost on that one. You got to help me out with the joke there. Don't sleep on San Fran. I'm the same guy I told y'all Frisco was fitting to go on one. I'm the same guy I said Frisco was fitting to go on a winning streak after their last loss. So no, I'm not sleeping on Frisco, but I do think you guys are a little too overhyped on Frisco right now. I think you guys don't really believe in Frisco. I think you guys are just bandwagoning Frisco because you see them winning. Purdy looks good, though. Now, I'll take nothing away from Purdy. My top five is similar to yours. Let's just say that. Babe Ruth wasn't White as well. Okay, got you. So what y'all think about the dude? What was the guy? The COINTELPRO guy. Because they say he wasn't white either. What's the COINTELPRO guy? Y'all know what I'm talking about. He got the FBI office. Man, Suge, you know we already been over that, man. J. Edgar Hoover. Yeah, they say J. Edgar Hoover wasn't white. So who knows? What do they look like? Well, I guess I could qualify for white or Mexican, right? By Henry Kissinger. Okay, well, I don't know my history, but you know, J. Edgar Hoover made it famous, right? You know his name always come up in that, right? I guess because he was implementing it, right? Kobe, Jordan, Shaq, Kareem, Magic, that's even better. I really like that one a lot better, but damn, who's playing forward? Kareem? This nigga gonna throw two centers up in there. Look, I'll work with one of Hoover's black relatives. See what I'm saying? So what we gonna do as black people? We gonna quit talking about race? If Babe Ruth and J. Edgar Hoover were black, or whatever they were, are we gonna stop talking about white people now? He got three centers and three shooting guards. How he got six players? Is Harry O still cool with Suge? I have no idea. You asking the wrong person. Southside, did you check out Bam's live tonight? Jerry Allen, did you check out Bam's live tonight? Hoover also wore women's underwear underneath his government suits. He might be the one who started all this tight jean and brief. Bam was talking about the guys be wearing briefs and shit now, right? With their ass hanging out. All right. I just thought it was a good live, man. It's not no historic live or nothing like that. It's not one you put in your archive. But I thought he was just being real. He talked about snitching. He talked about different angles of snitching, like the politics. Yeah, I seen Bam Kev. Yeah, I was over there, man. I thought it was a good live though. J. Edgar Hoover is the founder of skinny jeans culture and trap. Did Goob and Bam end up squashing it and resolve if New Folsom a PCR or not? I don't know if we can actually resolve that. I think we need somebody that was on the yard with Goob to come out and speak their piece, man. Because everybody I talked to said it was a PCR. And Bam touched on that on his live. He didn't say Goob's name or nothing, but he said he was drunk, he was drinking, he was out of character, and he shouldn't have been disrespectful. But nevertheless, he's still of the opinion that that was a PCR. I don't know why you guys keep asking about Cutes, man. Cutes already said it was a PCR. And when I called him, he reiterated it was a PCR. Cutes Bennett said it was a PCR a long time ago. And a few of my homies I called said the same thing. But it is what it is, man. I don't know. Got to be some type of explanation about that. But we moved past that. That shit over with. Like Q said, he don't want to come on here and say nothing bad about Goob because he like Goob and he's not trying to assassinate Goob's character or none of that. You know what I mean? He said he ain't never heard nothing. Well, first of all, he said he never heard of Goob. But then second of all, he said he ain't heard nothing bad about Goob. He ain't heard Goob telling or Goob rolling it up or nothing like that. So he's not going to cast judgment on Goob. Though he said that was a PCR. He said the Fresno Bulldogs was on that yard because Fresno was in the middle of the North and the South, and the North didn't want to accept them back. So the Bulldogs was on the yard with Goob and them. The Bulldogs didn't PC up. It was just the only way they could let the Bulldogs function and program. So that's the yard of people that was on the yard with Goob. But it don't mean they PC'd up. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying something missing about that whole situation. I don't think Goob would be bragging and fighting and arguing to earn some respect on a PC yard. So it's something to it, man. It's something to it. Kev couldn't do anything but look an eyebrow and clinch in an opinion. You've been on fire, man, non-stop. Oh, I appreciate it. Should Cowboys have earned that KM or clinch is a clinch in your opinion? Yeah, clinch is a clinch in my opinion. Because it means you have to do some winning in order to be in position to clinch after a loss. So, yeah, they deserve it. They deserve it. But I'll say something. I'll say something. I might as well just go ahead and put this out there. Because all week I've been talking about how the Cowboys present a mismatch with the 49ers and they'll beat the 49ers in the playoffs. I got to reassess that. After looking at the Cowboys' defense today, I don't know if the Cowboys can beat the 49ers. So I got to retract. I got to be a hypocrite on that. I got to go back and reanalyze that. And Dak Prescott, of course, he puts up numbers, but Doc's another quarterback that's overrated. Somebody asked that already, Tom Stone. I watched bits and pieces of the World Cup. Oh, man, you know, it was worth the discussion. You know what I'm saying? And then give them both a chance to say what they want to say on a platform with more viewers and both of them combined. So it was worth them discussing, you know what I mean? But I don't think it's worth us keep talking about it if nobody steps up on Goog's side. Because now you're talking about 1,700 against one. You're talking about a bunch of people against one person. I mean, you have more people agreeing with Goob, seeing that alien, seeing that spaceship fly over Goob's house that shot Goob's camera down so Google couldn't take a picture than you got stepping up to defend that PC yard, right? So it's not worth the argument. Really, it's not even worth debating until you get two or three other dudes to step up and explain. Maybe somebody from Fresno Bulldogs. Hey, if you watch it or you got any friends from Bulldogs that was in Folsom from 93 to 95, tell them to come on or at least hit me up. Hit me up. Let's have a conversation about it. Let me get your take on it. Hopefully you'll come and talk to my viewership and let them sit in and hear the conversation. Yeah, ain't no question the Bulldogs was coming fierce, but nothing you could do when you got the North and the South on your ass, right? Well, coming from the city with the worst team, but we stepped up with Cowboys today, KC. So those two teams in trouble, in my opinion. All right. New Folsom, yeah. New Folsom, A-Yard. Any Bulldogs in New Folsom, 93 to 95 on A-Yard, please step up. I'm asking you to please step up. Even if you wasn't a Bulldog, if you just was on the A-Yard, step up. We're trying to help make a case for the Gould. If the Bulldogs make an alliance with a major four organization, it's on for them. They're going to be a big problem for the Northerners, and the administration knows that. That's why they're letting them on all the yards now. I don't listen to X-rated music. I had a conversation with X-rated, I believe, through text messages, and that's about it. Like I said, I'm a square. I don't know about rap music and R&B, and I don't know these guys that you guys be asking me about, man. But I had a homie. I know Ron and a couple other homies. Matter of fact, my homie Baby Wino was on a level 4 with X-Rated, and shit, he gave it up to X-Rated. He said X-Rated was a real one. Talked about a riot with the essays, and X-Rated participated just like every nigga from LA did. So he gave it up to X-Rated. Other than that, I don't know nothing about X-Rated, man. I've heard the stories about, his situation, but before he got in that situation, the homie Baby Wino told me he was a straight up rider. Tang Po, good looking out, man. One is better than none, brother. Appreciate you. Do any of the Mexican sets ever ride with the blacks and a joint? I mean, some Northerners at one point. I mean, I don't know, man. I wasn't a level 4 type of guy. And I wasn't on a level 3, but long enough to sneeze. So I don't know, bro. I'm a level 2 nigga with level 1 points. I'm a level 2 nigga that was too violent to go to level 1. Now imagine that. Imagine that shit. I heard that the Texas syndicate was started in the California prison system. I don't know. I'm from the H. I can't help but to call them Cowboys. I mean, it's cool. Like, I got so many friends that like the Cowboys. I don't even call them Cowgirls no more, man. I just give them their respect. I mean, they having a good season for once. They deserve to be called boys until they get pussy whipped. Then they can go back to being girls. But gotta give it up to the Cowboys right now, man. Kev only listen to G Perico. Not only G Perico, but I don't even turn my radio on, man. I get in the car, man, I turn my radio off. I get mad every time I go in reverse, because when I come out of reverse, the radio comes back on. I'll be like, damn it, radio, shut the hell up. I was on level 3 with Big Chili and Baby Spank from 60. Did Pookie ever get out? Talk? Nah, Pookie didn't get out. Sinister Pookie. He wasn't just rapping on the phone. That dude had a 4-track and a mic in his cell. kevmacvideos, you know this is for sure. Ooh. Give it up to the Cowboys for losing Niner game. Go another Niner guy. Raw, I seen you over there on Bam's channel, man. You was asking a million questions. Bam said, man, you got to kick in, homie. Like, man, you going to keep asking questions, man. Go on and pay the piper. Bam made a little change tonight, huh? That's what's up, man. I'm glad I could throw Bam an assist tonight. If Trump becomes president again, I think he will dismantle the FBI. Well, I don't think Trump will become president, and he may be under investigation by the FBI. Fixed. I don't know why we have the FBI and the state. Shout out Sinister Pook. That's my dog. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Now that Stacey Bullock is out, what are you doing? I don't know, man. I have no idea, bro. I don't know shit, homie. I don't know nothing, man. I'm not asking these dudes for interviews no more. I'm done asking people for interviews, man. They could ask me, but I'm not asking them, man. Much love, Big Kev from 187 Eastside, Manila. Wait. Real Talk TV. Wait. Am I confusing you with somebody else? You the one that did some videos about me or some shit? Hold on. We got some explaining to do up in here. My Cowboys defense look real bad today. Absolutely. That's why I have to retract on that Cowboys will beat the 49er thing, man. Yeah, you watched me, but did you make a video about me being a detective, though? Was that you? I'm just asking a question, man. No offense. But was that you that made the video talking about I'm a detective and I'm local source? I give local information on individuals. I'm just asking you an honest question, man. Shotty Mac, good looking out, homie. Appreciate you. Nah, I don't have any video. Okay, so it wasn't you then? All right, cool. Thanks for the clarification. Mac, do you know OG Hawkeye? Nah, who's that? Where he from? Has he ever did any interviews or anything? Who is OG Hawkeye? Dope shades, Shotty. I'm gonna have to start putting on my old fake looks. I'm gonna have to put my fake looks on, man. Cause my eye, boy, be killing me. Oh, what up, Court? I'm on live right now. All right. Kev, the Vegas Review journalist just put a story up, a better hit on a 5-pick parlay because of the Raiders game. He wagered $31,000, now leaving with $2.8 million. That's what I'm saying, man. People will say anything on YouTube, right? And don't really have the knowledge. So here go a Raider guy that wins $2.8 million. But somebody was just saying that Vegas won. Vegas hit. A lot of tickets got torn up. All the tickets got torn up. I'm just saying, man. It's a team that's at home with a low point spread that's capable of making the playoffs, just like the Patriots damn near until last week. I'm just saying, man. That was $1 million Marco. All right, we got somebody that seconds that. Yep, the Lions. Don't forget Argentina. Same dude that won $3 million last time. I mean, so you could kind of tell people that don't really bet because they make outlandish remarks like that. Rob Media Group, good looking out. Appreciate you. Kenneth Johnson, appreciate you, brother. Pre-game betting is dead. I agree with that one. I'm not going to say it's dead for others, but yeah, you're absolutely right. I'm more of a live better now. Like that pre-game shit is like some bullshit this year. This year and maybe last year, but it was pretty good during COVID. It was pretty good. Basketball with no fans, football. But you're right, as far as preference, I prefer live betting, man. That pre-game betting is dead in my mind as well, man. But you got to be compulsive better to get bet live. Allegedly, somebody snitched on a dead homie. Is that still snitching? I don't know, man. We talked about that. I mean, different people think differently. Who is the NBA player that you want to play for the Lakers? I wouldn't say I want anybody to play for the Lakers, but there's some good players out there in the NBA that I wouldn't mind being on the Lakers. Mac, you ever do bookkeeping or would want to try it out if you had a book in a good house backing you up? Absolutely, man. Actually, somebody just got at me, and this was our first test today. It didn't go so well. But I've done it for people. I've done it for real estate people back in the day. Unfortunately, I went to prison, and that messed up some of my connections. And then another thing that's unfortunate is, like, I don't just take the winnings and put it up. You know what I'm saying? I'll take that money and put it with my money. So when I lose, I lose. You know what I'm saying? So it's not as interesting, and my dedication is not what it should be. But absolutely, man, I could bankroll for a lot of people, man. How about them Bengals? All right, bring them all hood publication. I'm not doing all hood publication no more. Only way I would do that, I'd have to have a staff. I have to have somebody else do everything. Only thing I would be interested in is probably the layout. I mean, you got to have a graphic designer. You got to have people to get the interviews, people to write the articles, people that edit the articles. You got to have the funding. You got to have somebody that's going to be able to get the distribution, the marketing. Only way I would do it is if we do it right. And it would have to be some serious money and office and all that stuff, a complete staff. Otherwise, I'm not doing it. I was young back then. I didn't have nothing to do but sit at home and wait for somebody to buy a zip or a quarter or a half ounce. So I had plenty of time to work on that stuff, man. Now my eyes are bad. My patience is thin. I'm not finna be doing that shit. Of course, I follow college sports. I don't follow them as closely as I used to, but I still watch them. College sports is good money for the books out here. It is. And the reason why it's good money is very simple. It don't take a rocket scientist to figure it out. College players are actually playing for something. They playing because if they the best player out there or the high scorer, they can get some girls. They might want a cheerleader on the squad. They definitely trying to get to the pros, right? And so they play harder. when you start talking about professional sports, like I was just saying about how LeBron take plays off and how Luka take plays off, them dudes can take plays off because they set for generations. Their kids are set, their grandkids are set, and they're marketable, right? They already have people behind them as far as State Farm, shit like that. You know what I mean? They set money wise, so they don't really have to chase all them rings and shit. In college, dudes trying to get to the next level and get all the girls, so they play harder. But again, a college kid, can throw a game for some money. So you disagree? Okay, it's harder to bet on kids that don't care. Who said the kids don't care? Whew. So we got somebody that disagrees, but I agree, Paulie, with wherever you got your information, I definitely agree. Well, here's the thing. If you're tired, take your ass out the game. Do you remember LeBron when he first came to the league? What did LeBron do when he got tired? He took his ass out the game. Why he don't take his ass out the game now? If you tired, the right thing to do, like when you're watching an NFL game and you see the running back, like, come get me, like, come in for me. You go out. You don't stay in the fucking game. Yeah, Brian, that was kind of funny to me too, but like he just gonna say the kids don't care. Like these kids are trying to win the awards in their conference. These guys are trying to get that big check in the NBA, in the NFL, right? You ever watch college baseball? Man, they play their hearts out. College baseball go all the way out. I mean, imagine this. All right, let's take that blanket statement that college kids who don't care. Do you think Deion Sanders' son, the quarterback, don't care? Do you think Deion's son on defense don't care? Do you think Big U's son, the linebacker for Washington State, don't care? Do you think the quarterback for the USC Trojans didn't care? Like, come on, man. These kids care. They trying to get the spotlight, the women, and the money. I wouldn't say college is for the over or unders because the referee controls the game at the end of the day. Man, okay. All right, go young DJ. Yeah, they don't care, man. They don't care. They don't care about losing all them girls when they don't have a job after the season. I mean, I respectfully disagree. And then you say one kid because I named a kid. All right. And then I named two and you say the whole team. All right. I mean, it's cool. We can disagree on it. You don't have to keep taking everything so far out of proportion that now only one kid on a whole team cares. Yeah, okay. All right. Do you see when an NFL game starts and they show these defensive linemen and they talk about what college they come from? Do you see how excited they be to say they came from Florida or Alabama or USC, or Mississippi? They be happy to represent their school. You know them dudes care. You know they gave a fuck. They couldn't wait to play on Sundays. Okay, see, this is the thing. For one, I said, okay, let's agree to disagree. So you don't know how to agree to disagree. And now I'm gonna just show you how stupid that statement is. Because right here you said one kid on the whole team. You said it, not me. It's like Goob offering to be on the 8-yard. You're the one that said one kid on the whole team. I didn't say it, you said it. I just posted it for you. I just posted it for you, dog. You said it. Man, guys trying to lift entire generations off their family out of poverty. I think they're motivated. I think so too, brother. But again, we can just disagree. And there you go again with another stupid ass statement. I named Deion's son the quarterback and Deion's son on defense, right? They're on the same team if you didn't know that. I didn't name 50 other players that don't try hard, did I? No, I did not. I asked you, do you think those two dudes don't care? Well, this is what we're gonna do. I can't take it no more. Dude been asking left field questions forever. Remember, Cuse went off on. I can't take it no more, bro. I'm sorry, man. I can't take it no more, bro. Mac going for the juggler like his child. Nah, man, I just don't like a dude trying to make it seem like I'm the one making the blanket statements when it's obvious it's him, right? My cousin once dated Gary Trent for years from Trailblazers. I was looking into his son, man. And on top of it, I said, let's move on. Okay, it's over. I disagree. Let's agree to disagree. And he can't. He keeps going. Then he's challenging me on this platform. I can't take it. I'm sorry. Even if I'm out of line or whatever, I'm in my feelings, I just can't take it. Enough. Like we've been going through this shit with him for a couple years. I had enough. I can't take it. How you feel about AD being out for a month? Man, I feel like he's just fragile. He's always hurt. Shit. We know that. We've been talking about that. Clyde Drexler. Clyde was all right. Clyde is friends with my uncle, man. But if you ever hear Clyde Drexler talk off camera, he'll probably talk like that on camera too. Clyde Drexler says he's the best NBA player ever. He talks down on Jordan. He talks down on Larry Bird. He talks about how he schooled dudes, how he took dudes to the rack, how he outscored his opponents. Yeah. Yeah, at least the Lakers won tonight, right? Yeah, man, I don't even know if he's made of plastic. He might be made of tinfoil. Drexler is an all-time great, but the way Jordan did him in the big games made him look amateurish and took some shine off him. But he is ATG. So what did I say about yeah, he got excuses about Jordan, man. He really talks down on Jordan, bro. He says he's the GOAT. So he got a chip on his shoulder, like it really bothers him. That's why he's on the golf course talking to non-NBA players about it. He really got a complex about that. Portland had a squad back then. Yeah. Kev, what new LA artists you listen to these days? I don't know if I listen to any new LA artists at all. The white spack was made out of saline crackers. Damn. That's deep. As crazy as it is, I don't even remember the five Slammer Jammer team individually. Ain't that crazy? I couldn't even tell you who was on that team. I just remember the name. Ain't that crazy? I don't even remember who the coach was. That's why I say my memory, man, sometimes my memory is garbage. Clyde just salty. Jordan gave him that work in the finals. Man. But you may remember this. I'm gonna just repeat it just because we talking about Clyde. I seen Clyde Drexler play at the Forum. Man, this dude here. Wait a minute. Was it Clyde? Yeah, it was Clyde. It wasn't Dr. J. Man, that dude had some hops, man. Clyde could really glide. I ain't saying nothing about you guys, because I don't need no smart mouth challenging what I say. I have never seen a guy take off from so far and slam dunk the ball. He took off from the free throw line like we seen them clips of Jordan, but in person, man, that shit looks so spectacular, man. Kev only listened to George Clinton and Brick City. Okay. kevmacvideos. What's your favorite NBA player ever? I mean, mine would be Michael Jordan, bro. And then Kobe Bryant, close second. Oh, he had Elijah Wan on that squad. I don't even remember that, man. Elijah Wan don't get talked about either about being one of the beasts, but a lot of players that came after Elijah Wan, they molded part of their game from Elijah Wan. Well, let's make tonight's live, bro. What's up? Let's make it live, homie. What's up? Gary Payton, for real? D Rose, man, I can't give D Rose that. He was sweet, he was bad, but D Rose, man, I just can't give him that. For real, man, I'm telling you, Will Chamberlain, dog. Hakeem used to cook Shaq up. Did Hakeem cook Benoit Benjamin? Man, them knees messed him up for real. For real. For real, for real. Dominique Wilkins was bad too, though. Clyde and Olajuwon were college teammates at Houston. Y'all Mean used to give Shaq the fist too, but y'all used to get upset with Shaq though, man. That might be why he would outplay Shaq. Shaq used to bully y'all, man. Y'all couldn't take it like I couldn't take Go Young DJ going at me with the obvious, pulling the Donald Trump, switching shit around. Like he didn't say one player out of the whole team. Then he said I only named one player out of the whole team. I thought Deion two sons was two people. And then he laughs. Like the person that's saying the bullshit laughs. Like, how do you laugh to make yourself seem like you got a good point? I don't know. I was cool with moving on. Pippen, Jordan, Barkley, Clyde, Olajuwon was on the Rockets together, but was all past their prime. Pippen went off on Barkley. Pippen snitched on Michael Jordan. Pippen said, Jordan told me you was out of shape, lazy. Boy, Pippen, you cold piece of work. Could you imagine if Jordan told Pippen about a murder? Pippen couldn't wait to tell, man. Scotty had attitude. Scotty was angry that he didn't get all the light that Jordan got in Chicago. He was angry that Phil Jackson would call Jordan's number before he would call Pippen's. And then Pippen was angry because he thought he was going to go to Houston and get another championship. He was always tripping, right? He was a good defensive player, though. And he could score on you. Olajuwon was good, but I stopped respecting him after tucking his tail about Muhammad Abdul Rauf. Whatever happened to that dude, bro? He was the shit. Oh wow. His son is dating his ex-wife for real. What you think about Hardaway and the Magic? The Magic was the shit back then. Dennis Scott, Shaq, Hardaway. But I liked Hardaway. I liked him, but I don't know. Hardaway never just went to that next level. And quite frankly, he had the worst shoes I ever wore. I had two pair of Penny Hardaways, man. I don't know why I wasted my time or my money on them. Actually, I didn't waste my money. I just robbed the store. So that was a wasted robbery, right? I'm joking, though. I'm joking. Nick Anderson, yep, Nick Anderson. My man said way over. You know what though? I think he's a good coach. I think Penny Hardaway is a good basketball coach. He may not be all of that, but he's very good though. You lost your damn mind talking about them pennies. They were fire. Maybe for you, they didn't even halfway compare to wearing a pair of Jordans. Them Jordans, the one with the strap, I don't know the numbers. So I didn't follow the numbers, but the one with the strap, the different colors, nigga, them was so comfortable, nigga. I don't care if I was mowing the lawn, nigga, I was gonna put my Jordans on. They was that comfortable. And then you go buy another pair, like you mess your Jordans up and you go buy another pair. Then when they come back in, you go buy another pair. Did pennies ever come back in? Did anybody ever repeat buying penny shoes? I don't know, man. They didn't feel comfortable to me. And they just didn't look right in nothing I wore. Like nigga wore pennies, man. I just looked stupid in pennies. Maybe, maybe my foot was too big, man. Kev had some, I don't know what the hell that means, man. Jordan threes, the most comfortable. I don't know if they was threes or eights. I don't know what the hell they was, but they were so comfortable. The arch in my foot was so comfortable. Nigga toes don't hurt. They not being squeezed. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? And your foot didn't look big. You could put on them Jordans, nigga, put on some size 11s. Nigga, your foot don't look big in them Jordans. You try some size 11 pennies, nigga. Look like you got on Shaquille O'Neal shoes. Jordan 11, I don't, like I said, I don't know the difference, man, but I know them mugs was comfortable. I remember I used to go play basketball in them. Boy, you could stop on a dime in them. Pennies, I might slide and ruin my, what you call that shit? Off between your leg joints. Jordan 9s. Man, y'all done named 4 different Jordans, man. The 9s made everybody's feet look big. I don't know about that. The 9s must be them red ones and blue ones I had back in the day. White with a little red on them, white with a little blue on them. Man, don't take me back to Dr. J and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar shoes, man. Growings. There you go. Somebody got it. Yeah, I'd pull a growing wearing Penny Hardaways on a black top. But Jordans, you could stop on a dime, nigga. You could twist and turn, nigga, and be good. Nigga don't have no corns on his toes or under no bubbles up on his feet when he get through playing like you do when you wore Chuck Taylors, nigga, or Penny Hardaways. Oh man, cut it out, man, cut it out. So people buy Jordans just for the jump, man. All right, all right. I don't know, man. I didn't rip my Jordans, man. I don't know, bro. I ripped a lot of Chuck Taylors though. I didn't even rip my Penny Hardaways, man. They held up. They just made you feel flat-footed, like your arch hurted so bad, man. I don't think I ever had no Griffies, man. I don't remember buying no Griffies. What starter coats did you have? I know I had the Chicago Bears, the New York Jets, LA Lakers. That might be it. Yeah, Magic regretted that. You're right. Poor Magic Johnson. He still had an all right life, though, right? Did they ever find out where he got HIV from? That might be why I never bought the Griffies right there. That could be a good reason. Or maybe I was going away. I did a lot of jail time after Griffey became a Major League Baseball player. I did a lot of jail time, then I went to prison. Maybe that might be why I didn't have no Griffies as well, right? I don't know. I rocked a lot of Air Force Ones, man. I still buy Air Force One. Air Force Ones are forever. Oh, absolutely. I never bought no Griffies. Are y'all hitting the like button? When we having a Kyle Mack show? What you mean, a Kyle Mack show, bro? Talk to me. What you mean? I had a Raiders starter jacket and St. Louis Blues starter coat. I can see that. I don't know how many I buy a year, but I still buy Air Force Ones though. And white ones are the shit until they get dirty, right? If your white Air Force Ones ain't brand new or clean as hell, they garbage. Or if you get some fake ones, like I see people with the fake ones that got cracks all up in them and shit. Like the plastic got too hot in the sun or something. Them fake Air Force Ones is garbage. My man, Babyface Low, you a player, man. But you know what? You from Watts, nigga. You should bust the purple Air Force Ones, my nigga. Or you can even buy white with the purple stripe. Nigga, if I was from Great, nigga, I definitely would still be in Air Force One. There's no way you couldn't get me out of Air Force Ones if I was from Grape Street. Nigga, I would have made the purple Air Force Ones, nigga, the hood shoe, nigga. Fuck the hat. Fuck the rag, nigga. It's the shoe, nigga. We gonna be purple out the game. Starter coat was Carolina and Georgetown. All right, all right. You was wearing them OG H-Ray Gangster, huh? You telling on yourself, huh? You was wearing them OG Georgetown, looking like Little Monster. Carolina, all right, I could go with Carolina. We rep for the 9-0s. We good on that one. Chicago was wearing Air Force Ones before that. Man, I'm telling you, you got the white with the purple stripe, and you got the all purple, my nigga. OG Steve, good looking out. Let's see. All right. I'm back. I try to go get my purple Air Force Ones, but I got some empty boxes. A couple of them boxes was empty, man. I've seen some orange ones that I'll never wear. What else did I just see? Oh, I seen some green and white ones up in there that I wore long ago. I think I threw all my Air Force Ones out, man. Back when you are growing up, what was the percentage of young black kids playing organized baseball compared to now? I couldn't really tell you how many black kids play ball now, but back when I played, shit, everybody at the park was black. Then when I was coaching, it wasn't even one white per team, or it was probably one Mexican per team, one white, probably in the whole division. So it was still predominantly black. So what year was I coaching, you might ask? It was after prison. In fact, I was in Vegas. Let's see, whose kids was there? No, my kids. So my kid, 10. Damn, it was like 20 years ago? Couldn't have been 20 years ago. No, it wasn't 20 years. I coached my son 20 years ago. I don't know, maybe 7 years ago, maybe 8 years ago. Still predominantly black. But I don't know, bro. I couldn't tell you to compare it to now. I don't know what it is. In fact, when I played ball 78, 79, 80, 81, we had one white dude, Teddy Fairlett. Teddy was the only white guy that played with us. Then you had a couple that was mixed. You had a few that was mixed. When I coached, though, I think we had one white guy in the whole league, in the minor league. I appreciate it, man. I'm old, man. I just ain't great. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Kev, you know the Dodgers displaced families building. Yep. Uh, Hispanics, right? Hispanics that was up in the hill, Chavez Ravine. Kev, I got a cold black number 60 Raider jacket. You know I got a number 60. Who was that? Oldest sister? Jersey, man. My father bought me when I went to Memphis, man. Back when they played the Buccaneers in the Super Bowl. Nah, not a zip. If I said zip on live, nigga, I was drunk, exaggerating, or lying. He didn't have no damn zip. But he had some weed and he had some condoms. If I said zip, I was lying like a motherfucker. I was exaggerating like a motherfucker. But yeah, he had weed and condoms, man. Dude was 10 years old. No, he wasn't. Dude was 11 years old, man. Off of 74th in Vermont, Hooverhood. I wonder where he's at today. Hopefully he's all right. Hopefully he's coaching baseball somewhere and not a statistic in California prisons. That's what I liked about coaching these kids, though. Because you could be like how Dion is to his college kids. He's like a father, a mentor. I actually like that part about coaching the kids, man. You can teach them life skills and you can encourage them to do the right thing. Like you can kind of mold a kid's brain because it's not fully developed yet. And they don't really know where they're going to go in life. So you can kind of give them a lot of guidance. And you can make them be the player you want them to be, the person you want them to be. You can teach them respect. Like coaching, man, it's almost like you got more power than that kid's parents a lot of times. Like them kids come and they listen to the coach. They mama come pick them up. They dissing mom. They ain't listening to moms or nothing. Mom's like, take the chain off. They not taking the chain off their neck. Yeah, black kids wear gold now. So, but the coach be like, take that chain off or sit your ass on the bench. Sorry, coach. You feel me? You tell them kids you better not be late or you running laps. Nigga, they mom pull up right on time. Nigga, they get out the car chugging. Nigga, they running to the field. Mom let them out the car. Hurry up, boy, hurry up. They go, oh, what a practice. They get to that dugout. Nigga, go give me them laps, nigga. Go do your push-ups, your calisthenics. They go do that shit. Real talk, man. Man, I just tell them to do the right thing. That's all. I mean, when it's not your kid, I feel like it's really not a whole lot that you have to teach a kid. You just give them the essentials. Especially if they have no other info. I hate that though. I hate when the mamas, when I was coaching, even when I was coaching my kid, and then when I was just coaching to help the homie, I didn't like the fact that the majority of kids, I could go even further, man. When I played ball, probably 50% of the kids, mama was bringing them to the games. Their mama was watching the games. But it got worse when I was coaching, man. It was probably, man, you didn't see no fathers out there. The only fathers that came out there, nigga, they was coming out there to challenge the coach. And I'll see you after the game, punk. I should tell that story that time, Robin Hood. This one mother, I had this one kid. His dad was Robin Hood from 60s, Nipsey Hussle. What's that group? Y'all know that group. Well, Robin Hood had a kid on the team, and his mama was at the game. And it's this dude, he wants to fight my coach, my head coach. He wants to fight my head coach, and my head coach, rest in peace, he banged on him, and he banged 60s on him. But he ain't from 60s. He's just a square out the hood. He banged 60s on him. And dude like, nigga, I don't give a fuck where you from, blah, blah, blah. I'll whoop your ass. Here go Kevmac. Now I'll step in. Like, nigga, what you say? Oh, I'm talking to him. No, that's my homeboy. Like, do you want to do this in front of the kids, or you want to wait till the kids and the parents leave and you can see me in the dugout? Dude stayed down. He waited. But guess what? Nigga, Tom's there, Robin Hood's there, Moody's there. Like, the word done got to the homies. And come to find out, one of the homies, Tom knew the dude. Tom like, Kev, you don't want it, man. Leave that dude alone. But dude stayed down. I don't take nothing from him. But he was going to get mopped up that day. Man, my back was still cool then. I was ready to get out. But that's another thing. This will be a good topic, too. when square dudes, when dudes that don't bang start banging the hood because they think that's going to intimidate somebody. And then when the dude don't care about where you're from and stay down, now in the square, he's not standing up. He's not taking the position in which he's supposed to take. So now the square is looking like a mark. And I know squares get offended because you guys want to be tough. And some of you guys are tough. And all gang members ain't tough. Let's just make that clear. But then you don't want to squabble, and now KevMac already got a criminal history, shouldn't even be coaching the kids. Now I got to step up because you my homeboy and you done opened your mouth too much. And might have a mark on a target on my back now because they know we coaching the team. They know when the team is playing. That would be a good topic, but that was crazy, man. That was a crazy day. But Robin Hood was like, nigga, what's up? Nigga, where you at? It's all good, homie. Man, fuck that. My baby mama called me. Woo, woo, woo. It's cool, Robin Hood, nigga. I ain't calling no homies up here, man. I got this. That was good shit. It's good to know the homies had your back, though. Baby mama didn't even tell us she called nobody or put the word out or nothing. Give another Big Rick. CJ might have some Big Rick stories. CJ was up there. Kev, give another Big Rick referee story. Marlon Gillis, good looking out, bro. Appreciate you. Kev, you ever seen the old original film? Yeah, man, I watched the Bad News Bears so much, man. The Longest Yard and Bad News Bears, man, probably. And Bingo Long. Them probably the three most sports shows I watched. I watched them. I used to watch them a lot. Yeah, we all, square or not, you a man before anything. But you're not really a man if you causing an argument in a fight and then you don't take the fight. Your homeboy got to take the fight for you. Now we talking about something a little different. And you don't even bang. Why would you bang that on? Like, some squares don't even realize how serious it is to bang a gang on somebody. Like, you thinking you're intimidating somebody, but that person might be a blood. He might be an A-Track gangster or Hoover. And here you are, woofing. You don't know. That dude might pull out a strap and bust on you, fool. So what the kids is out here? He might catch you in the parking lot. He might see you in his hood one day, working. You know? Dangerous game. I never heard nobody talk about that. I think that would be a good topic. Serena and Venus' dad used to get roughed up sometimes, but he kept on for the sake of his daughters. Was George Jefferson a racist? What words are said when you bang on somebody? Not appropriate for my white audience. I'm from Memphis. Everybody know each other. So set tripping ain't an option. Shaniqua, what you doing up in here, girl? Bang, bang, what game? Shaniqua, you should have seen old Pimp Daddy up in here last night. Old Pimp Daddy was fly last night. He was popping that P stuff, too. Boy, he was on one. Boy, he got the language down packed, Shaniqua. I asked him, was his collar dirty from popping it so much? He said, that's up north, and that's a Bay Area, California thing. We don't pop collars down here in the South. Ooh, he was on. Man, he was on one last night. He's probably asleep tonight, or he got to give his girl some attention. And who's the fool in the comment section that said once Kev said Shaniqua's name, he couldn't stop saying her name? Nigga, that's like eating cheesecake, nigga. Take one bite and you can't eat no more, nigga. You mentioned Shaniqua, you got to stay on her, dog. Shaniqua's that cavi. Shaniqua's that top. You know what I'm saying? Pimp Daddy didn't cash at me, so oh well. Pimp Daddy would have cashed at you last night. He had that sauce up in him feeling good. Shit, Perlana got a dub out of him. I know you could have got 25 out of him. You could have half-ass got your hair done. Nigga, you could have at least reserved an appointment to get your hair done with that 25. What if your age is only in your 50s? Can you still claim 60? Nah. Once you turn 35, you got to quit banging, man. You are not allowed to claim a gang. Once you hit 35, nah, it's over on me. You can't bang blood. You can't bang crip, nigga. It's a wrap. It's a wrap, beach ball. Ain't no gang banging after 30. It's like NFL. Like only a Tom Brady can still play in the NFL at 45. Only your OG homie can bang at 45. Y'all chosen. What up, homie? Oh, shit, her phone rang. She about to get that $25 cash out. How much longer you streaming tonight? I'll probably do 14 minutes, 2 hours. I don't know what's wrong with me, man. I can't help but do 2.5-hour lives now, man. Like 1 hour just ain't enough no more. Oh, wow. Shaniqua mods for Sent for the P? Tell me it ain't so. My man said 2 hours ain't enough, man. It ain't Christmas time. It ain't New Year's. I might do 8 hours for Christmas Eve. I might do 8 hours New Year's Eve. We'll see. Where the rafters at for X Game members' jerseys? We don't have no rafters on me. Oh, good looking out, Easty. Good looking out, bro. Appreciate it. I be feeling like they too boring, especially when I see the numbers go down. When I start dipping, I think I'm tripping. What's the next story gonna be about? I'll probably tell a story about my homeboy Slip Rock. One day we went to Vegas and he didn't make it home. So it might be that story. More than likely, it's gonna be that story. I really don't know what to do after that one, man. I'll be having all these thoughts, all these stories in my head when I lay down at night. And then I wake up, I forget what stories I went over in my head. So Slip Rock, and then we might go drive for a few days, man. I'm gonna have to come up with something real quick. Boulevard, okay, day one. All right, got you. Shout out to your moderators, bro. Shotty, you not a moderator, homie? A Macathon for New Year's? Quite possibly. Depending what I'm doing and where I'm at. Las Vegas needs a former gangbangers themed casino like Soul Play. Gotta talk to Snoop Dogg and Ice Cube, man. Has any platform asked to interview you yet? Of course, my brother. Of course they have. Can we get a Magnificent Seven history series or other histories from sets that make? What do you mean by that? Because Houston already gave us like 20 interviews and 100 lives. Like we got all the Magnificent Seven history we probably gonna ever get. Fitzgerald was giving away cash last night. Yes. He cashed out 3 people and 1 person deferred to somebody else. Number 1, what up, homeboy? Where did Slip Rock get his name? It's unique. I think he got it from Slip Rock on the Flintstones because he was real janky. Like slip was like bad luck for real, especially shooting dice. True, but it spread out through his lives. Moderators be snitching on them likes, as they should be. Y'all should go like. If you watch, you should go like. We going up. Boy, the later it get, the more numbers we get on Kev Mac. What you think about your boy Anthony Davis being injured again? If y'all don't quit asking that question, I think he's soft as cotton, man. I think he's injury prone. I think he's getting too much money. I think he's too uncoordinated, too goofy. But when he play his game the way we expect him to play, the man's a beast. He's a great player when he's healthy. Problem is he can't stay healthy. Have you ever hit with crooked dice? I never shot no crooked dice. I never won a bullet in the back of my head while I was on one knee picking up money. I may have gotten beaten by some crooked dice once, may have once, not sure. But I know we bet on crooked dice. When the grape streets came to my house, we shot in my driveway and them niggas was winning. And me and Deacon was like, man, what's going on? And they was like, Mac, you know what I'm saying? You know, we don't want no problems. Whoa. And one of the homies called up two other homies that they seen as suckers, and they came in. We moved from the driveway to the backyard, and me and Deacon told them, man, don't bet against them dice, don't bet against the grape streets. And niggas was hard-headed. So me and Deacon bet with the grape streets and wrecked the two homies. Two homies lost a lot of money, and we laughed and clowned and told the homie, we told you niggas not to bet. But that's a good way to get killed, man. I would never try that shit in somebody else's hood, no matter if they was riding with me or not. But that was the only time I seen crooked dice. And like I said, maybe once I may have gotten beaten on crooked dice. One of the homies was smashing me one day. The dice may have been crooked. I picked them up though and shit. They wasn't crooked, but he was so slick. It looked like he might have still had the crooked dice in his hand or something. I don't know. ADI bro was too heavy. That's why he can't stay healthy. Hey, Kevin, can you settle the controversy? Did Gunner snitch or not? I don't know, man. I seen something on Instagram that said he did, but I'm not familiar with the case. I don't know what he did. I didn't even know who the hell Gunner was until y'all started asking me about him a few days ago. So I don't know, man. You asking the wrong person. Hit the like, pray to Jesus on Sunday, and eat your vegetables and your Wheaties. What? Coming from a crackhead, a meth head? That's good, man. You must be sober today. I'm glad you sober. No beer, no alcohol. How's Pops doing? They say, damn, is that right? At least they said run them lights up. What will it take to get black kids back into organized baseball? More fields, more money, more incentives, more batting cages. It might help if the girls get into baseball. That way the boys will have somebody to show out for. Did I have a chance to meet Nip? Who is that, man? No, I don't think I got the meeting. Where was he from? Who, who talk to me? Give me some more information. And why would I run across? I'm just saying, just give me some more information. A safer environment from issues. AD, Marfan syndrome. He always have connective tissue. Is that what it is? Because he sure do be grabbing different body parts. I got 2 lives going and on the phone. I feel you, Shanika. Have you ever had sex on the phone while you talk to your man in prison? Alicia, good for advertisement and promotions. What's that? They do basketball too, but they ain't all soft, right? Rico was trying to establish YSL as a gang, and he admitted they're a gang and committed felons on the gang's behalf. That's snitching. Alicia's good for advertising. Yeah, I agree with that. Rockhead fell head over heels. Rockhead called me and said, Mac, who is Alicia? I don't know who the hell Alicia is, Rockhead. Ask her. Crazy how people in prison come out looking swole and their diet is awful. Well, you know what? A lot of people say that their diet is awful. Too much sugar, too much salt, too much sodium. But we out here in the free world, look how bad we eat, man. We eating them nasty burgers. We eating fake cheese, man. We out here eating fake vegetables. We out here doing it the worst, man. That's why they look so much better now. Plus, they got time to exercise for hours. They hit the track. They do their walking. They do their bar work. You know what I'm saying? They actually standing fit for survival. Out here in the free world, man, dudes is taking different type of performance enhancement drugs and all these different things to make our body look a certain way. We cheating and we're not putting in the necessary work to look like them dudes is coming out of prison. And we just eating bad, man. We eating real bad. Fatty food, processed meat. We eating real bad, huh? When OG Spark and Big Tookie ate a peanut butter sandwich was hilarious. What did he say? He took a whole jar or something and put it between the bread? Big Rebo ate a whole apple. Could you see a country dude doing that? That had to be hard as hell to bite that apple. But Rebo has some muscle cheeks. It looked like he probably could bite an apple. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all. Big Kev, if you could design a logo or tattoo design for yourself, what images would you utilize in its composition and layout? Good question. I don't know how to answer that. Maybe me with a AK-47 up in there, the one I went to jail for. Miss 702, number one, I still remember your DJ said, y'all jam out sometimes. I'm about to take this yeast and milk, go blow up like bread. Master Cody talking about Tookie. Thanks for watching KMV. Bang that like button on your way out. We appreciate it. Another 2-hour live. Thank you guys for hanging around. Kev Mac, is it snitching to tell on a dead man like TID? I don't think so, but you got politicians that probably will say it is snitching. Some people say snitching is snitching. But they don't think it's snitching when they take their hamburger back to Burger King and say, I said no tomatoes. They don't think that's snitching, though. They don't think it's snitching when they tell their wife that the kid broke the plate in the kitchen, right? They don't think that's snitching. They don't think it's snitching when they yell, you didn't set the trash out so the wife, the mother can hear that shit. They don't think that's snitching, right? I'm just saying how snitching. Like, that's just convenient for people to say. It's so easy just to say that without any explanations and without giving it any loopholes, right? So I say, if I die, y'all can tell on me. Tell on me when I die. I don't mind that at all if it's going to set you free. Like, never mind what my family think. My mother's dead. My daddy's dead. My grandparents dead. My kids and my nieces and nephews know my lifestyle. They won't be mad at you. Go on and tell on me when I die. Y'all gonna make me stay another 30 minutes, ain't y'all? Do you feel a person can be a Muslim and a gang member simultaneously? Well, yeah, I feel that way because there's a lot of gang members that turn Muslim. But if I could see two cash apps, I'll stay 30 minutes. Not cash apps, super chats. I'll stay 30 minutes. Otherwise, I'm out, y'all. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm out.